had to. Kareev will stay in. I actually think this will probably be one of his better maps. You can run him on Widowmaker here.
That big Widowmaker play is what we're looking forward to seeing. And also Unco, who had an ungodly amount of healing in that previous map.
It just looked so insane. I was like, oh, I don't know if that's accurate. But he puts up 74% of overall team healing, 32,000.
Opposed, and all fairness to Verbo, is obviously using speed boost and the like, but Verbo, for comparison, had 11,000. So 32,000 to 11,000. That's a huge...
He was playing Moira a lot of the time, and you just know that insane with triple tank, and then Moira, you know how much healing she can put out. So
that's true.
You see the benefits of it there.
Right, so Unco obviously getting to play potentially his Ana, which is, in my opinion, his best hero. Right up there with his Zenyatta, but I think Ana is just suiting him better right now, especially given the map pool, you know, your King's Rosen, your Gibraltars of the world. We'll see what falls out in the mix here. We'll see, we're just about to jump in. On the defensive side to start with, it will be the San Francisco Shock, so we shouldn't see an attacking Ana from Unco. Don't get ahead of ourselves here. Yeah. But on defense, the Genji Widowmaker, so we will see that defensive Widowmaker from San Fran. And it will be Baby Bay hoping to contest, just in case Kareev tried to go for something cheeky.
Yeah, and it also gives you, Dante playing the Genji, who can also go and, at Kareev if he's playing the Widowmaker on the opposing side of Gibraltar. There's a lot of verticality, right? You can see how the map is as you get towards point A. It's really important to have, a Genji to get up towards that high ground.
That's the map for you guys.
That looks like my sign drawing on Watchpoint.
Yeah, I enjoyed those, by the way. Some great signs. Hopefully we can put them up in the office.
Well, I would say this. Doa cheated because he's an art major. Monty printed out stuff, so I think they both broke the rules during that.
I reserve comment about art majors. I was an engineering major, Matt, so that's let bygones be bygones. Let them do their thing. He is a good artist, though. I'll be true about it. But let's see if the San Francisco Shock are good enough to envision a situation where they hold off the Valiant here. How good those brush strokes are. How cleanly they come down. So far, Baby Bay makes me feel positive about it with Kareev falling to him early.
That's a good start there. Maybe Kareev was caught off guard a little bit because a lot of teams on the defensive end have not been playing Widowmaker in the games that we've casted. It's been a lot of 76 on the defensive end, playing up in that back high ground. But you have such a great Widowmaker in Baby Bay. You may as well use him here on the defensive end, and maybe that's why you see Kareev get the better of Baby Bay this time. It's going to force Dak into a tough spot, trying to get up top to go for that resurrection.
In the nick of time, Nevix arrives to protect Dak from Envy, take him down with those auto cannons. But this is quite the brawl, Matt. Neither of these two teams are willing to give an inch, but the Valiant seem to just have a little bit more impetus currently. Dante, okay. Dante manages to deal with Unco, but Kareev is waiting for that reflect to end, and amongst the commotion, the Valiant just pushed forward. They got that first checkpoint, and the Shock really didn't seem to be in a position to stop them.
Yeah, Dak goes for the res up top on the Baby Bay, or just tries to go up top to get some kind of safety, and Fate jumps right up onto that high ground, takes him out. It was a very good play by the tanks of the LA Valiant. First, it was Envy getting on a Dak, getting him very low, and then Fate jumps up to the high ground, finishes him off.
Kareev is like, yo, Nomi, you best be bubbling, bro. I'm gonna take damage off you every shot. Sleepy needs to be careful. Kareev's got a very interesting angle here. Tough for the Shock to sort of see him or have a decent sideline on, but it doesn't really matter because Dante now just wants to push ahead. You see what happens to a Genji when he doesn't have a dash, by the way? It's awkward. You sort of sit there, impotently flailing around with your Dragon Blade.
And Kareev is still alive. He's actually all the way in the back by where the Shock spawned. He's actually going to get taken out now. Fate will fall as well. Maybe they thought they were going to extend this fight, the LA Valiant, because Fate had used his Primal Rage to stay alive on the cart. Maybe you get back into a spot where Fate's at like half HP. Maybe you would have used the Valkyrie there to give him that healing to stay up and try and extend it.
Both the Shock and Valiant support duos are about in sync on their ultimates, accruement. By that I mean that they both have two ultimates to use. So we do have the Valks, we do have the Transcendences. Online for both teams, it really comes down to who uses them first. Generally the second trans is the one, obviously, that would last a little bit later.
It's a very hard spot for the Valiant to break on through. You have Kareev play the Widowmaker, connects with two shots.
Is it so? Is it?
Well, it usually is. I mean, when you're sitting on top of the ship in the middle of the map, it's very difficult to get players out of that position, especially with a Widowmaker who's always shooting up at the ship, right? The 76 can just see so much more. Well, it doesn't really matter, though, because Kareev takes out Dante, then takes out Dak.
Yeah, so the Shock were in the spaceship, too busy trying to make the Kessel run in less than 10 parsecs, and Kareev was busy just wrecking them from the point. Okay, they'll take the point, too. Wake up, Shock! It's all falling away from them now, as that's the second time the Valiant have maybe gotten the point where perhaps It just wasn't supposed to happen. They weren't able to get there in time, and that's the tough part about the shuttle phase. Getting back in after you get bundled out, Matt, it's hard.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising to see a team like the Shock, have some kind of, whether it's communication or just timing issues, because, like we said, they don't make substitutions, right? So this team is playing together constantly, all the time.
Oh, do it. I always think about it.
The warning shot, and then the warning shot, he's gonna...
Oh! No! How about that, baby, babe? What now? Tries to step out with a tactical visor. If that's hubris, I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Kareem just smashes him. I got a bit excited about that one, man. I'm not gonna lie. And that really hurts the Valiant. Pride comes before a fall, and now Baby Bay knows it for real. Fate's in the mix. Finds himself too.
And you still have the Valkyrie. You still have the Valkyrie and Transcendence here for the Valiant. They are in a great spot. Kareev can sit all the way in the back here. Just land these shots at will.
Get wrecked. All right, we're back into it. Baby Bay now has decided he wants to stop playing aim-related heroes, perhaps. It's time for the Roadhog here again. Create some space. That's what San Francisco really want to try and do here, but Baby Bay just got chucked down. There's too much presence and pressure from the Valiant over on that final point. And you can see, while Nomi's trying to deal with Kareev, the payload's going to sail home or get close to it at least. They've XDC'd to look at Nomi in the background. He tried. He failed to get rid of Kareev, and now he's being punished. Good hook on the Fate, but no follow-up. Baby Bay, perhaps with Fate dropping down, the barrier actually prevented him from dying to the scrap gun, and now he's got the primal rage. Should be enough to get home. 3 minutes and 21 seconds, man. That's not slow at all. That's well quick.
Check this out. Kareev on Widowmaker. It's a 57% scoped accuracy. That's pretty nuts. I mean, it's 15% crit accuracy, right? But he's just landing so many shots consistently, getting these players weak. Just able to finish him off. It's just really